Russia's role in World War I, empire in turmoil. August 1914, air storm grips Europe. Russia heeds Serbia's desperate call, rallying against Austria-Hungary. As Tsar Nicholas II commands his massive army to battle, patriotism spreads across the empire. But beneath the surface, cracks begin to form, threatening the stability of a nation ill-prepared for war. Russia hoped its vast manpower would overwhelm enemy forces. However, outdated strategies and poor industrial capacity soon hampered the war effort. Despite early victories against Austro-Hungarian troops, the Russian army faced brutal setbacks from Germany's advanced military tactics. The Eastern Front becomes a theater of immense suffering and loss. Russia's fight on the Eastern Front epitomized the harsh realities of war. Soldiers braved freezing winters, shortages of ammunition, and endless waves of German offensives. Defeats like Tannenberg in 1914 shattered morale, leaving over 100,000 soldiers dead or captured in a single campaign. For the Russian people, the war was an unfolding nightmare. Communities lost fathers, brothers, and sons, while the economy crumbled under the strain of wartime production. Hunger and despair seeped into the veins of the empire, sowing the seeds of rebellion even as battles raged on the front lines. While soldiers fell on the battlefield, upheaval ignited at home. By 1917, food shortages and the failing war effort sparked protests across cities. Once loyal citizens turned against the ruling elite, blaming Tsar Nicholas II for their misfortunes. His abdication marked the beginning of the empire's collapse. An unstable provisional government tried to maintain control and continue the war. But discontent grew impossible to contain. The Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, exploited this chaos, promising an end to war and a redistribution of power. By October 1917, revolution toppled the fragile government, setting Russia on its path to communism. In 1918, Lenin's government signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, officially pulling Russia out of the war. The price of peace with Germany was steep. Russia ceded vast swaths of territory, from Ukraine to the Baltics. But this withdrawal ended 4 years of devastating conflict for a nation now consumed by civil war. The Allied powers viewed Russia's withdrawal as a betrayal, forcing France and Britain to bear greater burdens on the Western Front. For Germany, it was a chance to refocus on defeating the remaining allies. The war's balance dramatically shifted, reshaping global alliances and bolstering revolutionary movements worldwide. World War I marked one of the darkest chapters in Russian history. The war shattered an empire, claimed millions of lives, and paved the way for seismic political upheaval. From the abdication of the Tsar to the rise of Soviet power, Russia's involvement left an indelible mark on the 20th century. This unprecedented turmoil turned Russia from an empire into a battleground for ideologies. History reminds us how fragile the line is between power and collapse, a lesson echoed in countless conflicts since. The scars of World War I serve as a haunting reminder of the devastating cost of war. History is more than tales of nations rising and falling, it's a mirror reflecting humanity's greatest triumphs and tragedies. What can we learn from Russia's role in World War I? Join the conversation. Explore more stories that shaped our world. Like, share, and subscribe for an ongoing journey into history's deepest layers.